So, if you're ever wondering why this isn't a hardcore series, I hope that answers your question. So, welcome to my world. It's a little humble for now, but I've got big plans, and I'd like to share this big one with you. I want to turn my end dimension into the Power of Tournament Arena, and that's going to be a huge project. So, I don't think we should deliberate anymore and just go. So, after I'm finished with the build, I'll probably never summon the Ender Dragon again. So I'm going to defeat him now 20 times, so I can get all of my end portals now. And to do that, I'm going to need a lot of gas tiers to craft end crystals. However, I don't really have any. So, let's go build a farm. The farm I'll be using is by this creator, and it has to be on top of the nether roof in a soul sand valley, so let's get to it. Well, someone managed to corrupt the file with the rest of the time lapse, didn't they? It wasn't me, definitely wasn't me. So, yeah, obviously, I don't think you guys missed that much anyway, so I placed down a lot of blocks. The guys will spawn, they will take damage, they will die, Hopper will pick up the stuff. There's gonna be so many time lapses today, so I don't think missing this is a big problem. So let's go just AFK for a couple of hours, see what we get. Okay, and we're back. So it's been a couple of hours, I had some uni work, but now I am done. And let's check what we got. Ooh, 2 stacks, nice. Okay, that will be plenty to kill the Ender Dragon as many times as we need. So, with step 1 done, let's go to step number 2. Okay, so the recipe for the end crystal is glass with an eye of ender and a gas tier. We have the gas tiers, we have the glass. I just need to collect some ender pearls and some blaze powder. So let's go get it. Okay, now that we have all of our blaze powder, let's go get some ender pearls. Okay, that's more than enough ender pearls for now. Cue the fight music, we have everything ready. Let's go kill the dragon. And that was the last one. Okay, now that we're done with step 2, there's some decisions I need to make that are creative. So, first of all is how big do I want the circle to be?
Wow!
So in the end we went with a diameter of 180 blocks, and this actually took way too long to make. For some reason I kept doing it wrong, I got really frustrated. It took me about 4 hours, which is really embarrassing, but at least I like the outcome. Okay, so I have tidied up a little bit. I started digging out a little bit of the end stone, so I lowered the whole island a bit. I also removed all of the grass that I used for scaffolding, and I also mined most of the netherrack out. So I'm gonna continue with flattening the island a bit first, and maybe take down a few of the obsidian pillars, and I'll see you guys again after that. So, as you just saw, I ended up doing a lot of work. I ended up flattening the whole platform. I started out from like 2800 endstone mined, and I finished to about more than 30,000, and the end result actually looks pretty cool. It's a shame that I didn't have to do any of that. Yeah, I am going to put the platform a bit higher in the end, so that was time wasted. Moving on. Actually, I really didn't know what kind of music to use for the obsidian breaking, but I feel like this song embodies the 12-hour madness that is farming obsidian. And trust me, you tend to see things during that time. Uh, your inner demons come out to meet you. So please, if you enjoy my pain, let's try to get 100 likes on the video. I'll catch you guys later. So, I'm gonna try to not completely bore you guys with the whole process of the obsidian farming, but I'll give you some of the highlights, like what my obsidian count was when we started mining, and actually a cool trick I was using that is fully in vanilla, which is you go on top of the pillar, you press left click to start mining, and then you press F3 and T together, which causes your game to restart, but your mining operation stays loaded. So you don't have to even keep pressing left click, it will keep mining for you. So that's how I managed to do that for 12 hours without giving myself carpal tunnel. And here is the last pillar, the end. As you can see, all of the pillars are a bit elevated because this is our platform is just gonna go on top of that. As you can see, I was really excited to be done, but cleanliness is number one. So this is the amount of obsidian. Yeah, it's 3.5 double chests filled. And let's check how much we mined. 12,200 because I started with around 500. Just looks really cool in the end. We can finally move on to resource collection and start building this thing. Let's go. Okay, so I wanted to include you guys a bit in the choice of the blocks that I was going to use. And for the longest time, I thought that this was the correct palette, which is light blue terracotta, green terracotta, sandstone, red sandstone, and black wool. However, I really had issues with this block right here. The Tournament of Power Arena doesn't really have a green to it. It has more of like a golden brown green color, which were really limited in Minecraft with that color. And I really didn't like any of those options until I found it, the perfect block, and it was sitting right in front of me the whole time. Yes, it was the dirt path. It had everything that I was looking for. So, with that, we could now start collecting everything that we needed. Collecting resources in the overworld is so much more fun after you've spent so much time in the end, let me tell you. And actually I had a few issues with red sandstone. I couldn't find big chunky veins of it like you do with normal sandstone. So I had to do this truly cursed recipe, which is 4 red sand for 1 red sandstone. And to top it all off, you can't even find a lot of red sand to begin with. So yeah, that ended up putting my red sand as like one of my top 2 most mined blocks in the game. But overall it was pretty fun. I spent quite a few hours collecting everything, so we can get to building. We finally got everything together. It did take quite some time, but I can finally say everything is ready. And yeah, if you check my statistics, red sand was such a pain. I can't wait anymore, so let's get to building. This looks absolutely amazing. I am very happy with how everything turned out. I think the color palette is perfect. Everything pops just like it should. It really matches the original. It feels surreal, honestly. I'm loving this. Unfortunately, I won't be doing anything more for this episode. This has been in the making for I think over a month at this point. I'm not the best at editing. I'm not the fastest either, and if I wanted to shave off the entire island, I did the calculations. It's about 400,000 endstone that I need to mine. So yeah, I don't really want to use TNT duping, but if you guys want to see this project finished, I started with here. Just let me know in the comments. We can still add a lot besides the underpart. We can add the stands, the viewing platforms. We can do stuff with the bedrock, but yeah, I want to thank everyone that made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a really nice experience putting all of this together. I would really like any sort of feedback you can give me in the comments. I would really like that. If you like the video and you like me, obviously you can like and subscribe, but I would really appreciate the feedback so I know what to change around. I have a lot of ideas for other things I can do in this world that are not necessarily either anime related or mega project like this. So yeah, just give me your ideas down in the comments, and thank you everyone for watching. This has been Achilles. Have a nice day.